Had a client who strained his groin while on vacation. He's going to be out on his own for the better part of a week. Wanted to know, what can I do to help the situation? First thing I said was, hey, I'm your trainer. I need you to be in touch with your physical therapist as well. But here are some general ideas. So first off, we want to get some blood flow into the area in a very gentle fashion. The goal is to do no harm. You're not trying to fix anything. So we just do some inner thigh. There's groin, we'll just do some isometrics here. I said you might try with a straight leg, but you're doing high repetition, moderate volume, to try to activate the system and earn the system's trust. If it's an acute pull, of course you're gonna give it some time to actually start to heal up a little bit. From there, we go to a kneeling position, and if this is the groin impacted, we're going to play with the stretch position, but we're going to be real gentle with it. So first I'll go here to a stride stance. If this is irritating, the goal is to do no harm. So if it hurts, that's bad feedback. You're going to change maybe to a wider stance or a toed out stance. Now, as soon as you start getting wide and toed out, you're going to feel both hips, right? The groin scenario on both hips. So you got to be careful whether it's the target leg or the assisted leg. But slow motions through a small range, just to see if we can earn the system's trust to work in a more pain-free fashion. But if it hurts, you gotta ease up. Don't cross that threshold. From there, that kneeling position is a bit more stable, a little bit more local. We can get more global. Here, I'll go to that toed out, but it could be that instead you're gonna go forward and then turn that toed position. The difference there is my torso is facing that leg versus the target leg. But you play with the stances. We might go to a three-dimensional hula hooping of the hips, blending the planes of motion. And from there, some loaded positions where I see if it's my right leg, does this feel more groinish or does this feel more groinish? Start doing some light lateral raises, dumbbell curls, overhead presses is gonna be harder, but to let that experience some load under length. Then we build into active scenarios like lunging in pain-free scenarios. So it's a boatload of information, but the idea is never cross the threshold with an irritated piece of tissue, but do try to earn the computer or the nervous system's trust that it can do a bit more than it might be protecting itself.